Hey, it's the Untitled Chapter here with another action figure review. From the Toy Biz The Amazing Spider-Man series, we have Hobgoblin. Now in the back of the box, you do have a little bit of schematics here showing you how to use the glider and whatnot. And off to the side, you see little pictures of the other figures in this way. For example, there's the shoot and spin Spider-Man. You have the famous Spider-Hulk Spider-Man, and then the web splashing Spider-Man, and then Hydra Man. The Hobgoblin first appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man 238. Though the Hobgoblin has had several different characters portray him, the Hobgoblin throughout the 1980s and 90s was exclusively Jason McIndoe. So here we have his glider, and one thing I'm really liking about this glider, that has that little comic book look to it, and it's a little metallic, it has little wheels underneath it where you can roll it around, and has these little spinning things here so you can kind of just push it. One thing I really like about this is that you can actually take the cloud off the glider, and for me, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go ahead and put like a flight stand right underneath it so it can kind of give that whole in-flight type look. So here's a Hobgoblin on his glider. This is pretty much how he looks like, and this is what he looks like in motion here. So here's a real up-close look at the Hobgoblin. I really like his little fangs he got going on. He has really dark red eyes. That looks kind of cool. I mean, I really like this figure because it reminds me of the cartoon series. Now on his arm, you can see like this little texturing here where it has the little scales here. Very consistent with the Green Goblin as well. On the side, you can see his little man purse here. It has a little texturing to give it that leather look. At the same time, there's like a little Goblin logo right here on the little purse. On his back, his cape is pretty pliable. You can kind of bend it a little bit, but it just kind of goes back to its original shape. On his lower legs, there's more of that scaly texturing going throughout his legs. And then you go down to his boots. Has a little wizard-looking boots. In the way of articulation, his head does turn all the way around. He can look down. He can look up. His arm swings all the way around. Hinges right open. He has a bicep swivel. He has double-jointed elbows. He has a forearm swivel. He has wrist articulation. And he has a little bit of articulation here in the fingers, but not too much. On the other hand, he does have articulation in his fingers. His wrist turns all the way around as well. Apart from having a waist swivel, he does have an ab crunch as well. One thing about this guy, he can lift his leg all the way up. He goes all the way back. And he has a little bit of Van Damme action as well. He has an upper thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees. He has a calf swivel. Ankle articulation, toe articulation, and a little ankle rocker as well, and no peg holes at the bottom of his feet. At the end of the day, I do gotta say this figure is awesome. It actually has everything. It has a lot of the characteristics from the comics and the cartoon. And at the same time, I love the way the glider, you can actually take it off from the cloud or the little smoke cloudy thingy. And overall, I mean, it's great. So I would definitely recommend this figure to any collector. So that basically wraps it up for this review. Again, if you like what I do, you want to support me financially, go ahead and drop in my DMs, or you can support me another way. Subscribe, like, my Facebook, TikTok, all my social media. So coming up soon, I'm going to start streaming some video games. I'm thinking I'm going to start off in the Nintendo 64 realm. And I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to build. We're going to build from here. If you made it this far, I want to thank you very much. Again, it's your boy Untitled Jackal out.